We have here 6 of the 7 main crops mentioned in the Bible, the 7 crops of the land. And we're coming close to time of harvesting of wheat. Traditionally, harvesting of wheat falls on the Feast of the Weeks, Shavuot, or Pentecost. So as you see, our farmers preparing the threshing floor. So they will rip the field, and then they will bring the sheaf to the threshing floor, where they will separate the grain from the stalk.
And this is a threshing board bottom side up. It would be dragged over the wheat, being pulled by a man or a donkey on the threshing floor with a couple of little kids or some other sort of weight on it. And this is how they would make the threshing board. With the holes, they could embed the stones into it.
In the wheat field, you can find both true wheat and false wheat. The false wheat is the one that doesn't bear any fruit. There's no grain inside. Now you can see the difference, it's so clear. But about 2 months ago, no one could say which is which, because they looked alike. Only when the time came and the true wheat started to swell with the grain, you can see the difference, because this one will stay empty. And it reminds me the parable of wheat and tares, when the servants came to their master and they asked him to let them go and pull out all the tares, and he said, no, let them grow along with the wheat till the harvest. Then you can recognize where are tares and where is wheat.
Back in the carpenter's shop, we see a second threshing board against the wall and a pitchfork, which was used to toss the wheat after it has been threshed. The reason for tossing it was the chaff would blow away, and the kernels of grain, being heavier than the chaff, would fall back to the ground. Chaff is often compared in the scriptures with the wicked, who will be blown away, while the kernels of grain are compared to the righteous.
Farming tools that we use here to work this land. This is a wooden plow, the same kind of plow people used 2,000 years ago. The plow is attached to the yoke. At the time of Jesus, people mostly used oxes, but we don't have oxes, we use donkeys to pull the plow. Now this stick the farmer uses to urge the animals to go forth and also to direct the animals. One end of the stick is sharp. It really explains what Jesus said to Paul when he appeared to him on the road to Damascus, when he said that why are you persecuting me? It's difficult for you to go against the goad.